Nice outfit.
Thank you very much.
Very nice outfit, yeah. Another Tim?
Tim.
Yeah.
Brother Tim has
Where does he go buy these?
I wish I knew. But I love it. I take benefit of his shopping spree. So this is great. Thanks, Tim.
Aren't you freezing?
Yes.
Oh. Anyway, we got a good show this hour.
I know we do. We always do.
We have sitting next to you from the Frontier Rider Productions.
Yes, and the only licensed Lone Ranger. We have to have a conversation about that.
That's right.
Would you please welcome Scott Shepard?
Yay.
How are you? And then sitting right next to him, I watch this show religiously. Every week. In fact, it's on several times a week. It's just not on once. They've got reruns already. And this young lady plays the lady of my dreams.
The lady of everybody's dreams.
She plays Xena. Would you please welcome Deborah Abbott?
Yay.
And then way over there, where we have all of our guys
who can't get them too close because they're too charismatic.
They are. Would you please introduce them?
Oh, I would love to. Well, starting down here is an old and dear friend. And he used to be Elvis at the Stratosphere. And then he went by E.P. King. And now he is the Dean. And he is really Bill Whitten. And he is Dean Martin.
Hi, Bill.
In a tribute to the Rat Pack. Hi there.
Thank you very much. I tell you, I'd applaud, but I'd spill my drink.
Well, don't do that. That's a bad thing. And then next to him is the very lovely Sammy Davis Jr., and he's portrayed by Lawrence Evening, and next to him is Frank Sinatra, Gary B. And then you get the honor of this guy down.
And this guy, who I could sit and listen to all night.
As we all could.
And he was going to join us on our Christmas show, but and I missed you.
We all
Ted.
missed you.
I missed you.
Christmas wasn't the same without you. So you're ringing in the new year.
And we are so glad he is here with us. Would you please welcome Ted Cash?
Yay! Woo!
And of course, today is Inauguration Day, and I had the chance to sit there for 8 hours.
You watched it for 8
hours. I started watching it at 7:30 this morning, and it was still going when I left.
It was really lovely.
Yes, it was. It was it rained though, just raining, so cold, and I felt so sorry for those people in the parade.
They did well though.
They did. And we are going to do well here in the next few minutes. We are going to be here for this hour. We also will be talking to all of these people and listening to these three guys sing and this gentleman sing and talk to the Lone Ranger. So stay with us. We're going to go live across the USA on the Talk America Radio Network in just moments. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Good evening. Welcome to the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, live from the most expensive studio in the world, the Duesenberg Room of the Imperial Palace Antique and Classic Auto Collection, it's Backstage Live with host Gary Campbell and co-host Connie Ross. Backstage Live is being brought to you by the Imperial Palace Hotel and Casino, by the Imperial Palace Antique and Classic Auto Collection, and by What's On in Las Vegas Magazine, your Las Vegas survival guide. If you'd like to be a part of the Backstage Live audience, visit the Imperial Palace Auto Collection, Saturdays from 6 to 8 p.m. It's free. Now, here are the hosts of Backstage Live, Gary Campbell and Connie Ross.
Welcome back. We are here in the Grand Salon of the Imperial Palace Antique and Classic Auto Collections, as we are every Saturday, and we are here talking with Scott Shepard and Deborah Abbott. Deborah plays or portrays Xena. She has her own talk show, and Xena has a kind of like a warrior yell.
Would you like me to do it?
Yeah. Are you ready back there?
We're afraid, but go ahead.
Here we go. Wow.
Whoa.
I heard that.
I hear that. Don't mess with me.
That'll wake up the listeners in New York City.
Works for me.
Sorry, New York.
Hi, guys.
And Lone brought something here.
I'm going to hold the cover, but he's actually going to. But he's actually going to open up.
Yeah.
So we're going to announce this. Hi-Ho Silver, and what do you have in it?
Hi-Ho Silver, there you go. This here was the actual secret compartment ring that was given to the children at the Sunrise Children's Hospital
that's
with
nice.
Mayor Goodman. And this is a ring that was produced by the Marshall Corporation. They donated all the rings to the children. And inside here, as we open this up, a little pouch inside. And inside the pouch, I'll do it with my gloves on, is the actual ring. And we get to that. There's a card in here that speaks about everything that's good about the Lone Ranger, the truth, the decency, the fair play, so the children have that to look at.
Okay.
And then there's the actual ring, which is
Oh,
the
that is
updated version.
nice.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Let
Oh,
me
my
hold that.
goodness,
Let me
that's
hold
very
that.
nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
These rings here,
beautiful. Can you
500
see
were
that?
made. They were all numbered.
Wow.
And
I bet
they're
the kids,
only
kids
500.
were thrilled to death.
Oh, they were. If you,
Now, this is a secret decoder ring?
yes, it is. If
So-
you push on the top, it opens up.
Oh, okay, you do
There
this.
we go. We'll do that here. You push on this right here.
Oh.
The top comes off. And inside, there was a little message for the children that said, "Believe in miracles."
That's wonderful.
And that was something
I love
that they were happy to
That
hear.
is so nice.
there
This
you
is the
go.
kind of stuff that Gary used to order when he watched television, you know?
I still do.
Secret decoder rings from
Well,
all
that's
the
good
shows.
because this is for Gary, so he doesn't have to order anything.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
And that one's for you, Connie.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Nice.
On behalf of the Marshall Corporation, there you go.
My secret
You
decoder
know,
ring.
you must have been a big hit with the mayor because he's going to honor you on February 7th, I understand.
That's right. He's presenting me with the key to the city,
That is big stuff in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yes, it is.
making it the Lone Ranger Day.
He is very nice.
The key is very
Yes,
nice,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
I have to display it proudly.
Now, do you want to do a TV show like
Well, he's doing movies and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're working on
Wanna do a
developing a
series,
new
though?
new film right now. I mean, my hope is to see a new TV series come out. I'm actually going to be at NAPTI next week, which is the National Association
Are you
of
here for that, too?
Programming Television.
I
For
wish.
nasty- Oh, you
I'm here for a
hang
Xena
around.
convention.
Somebody will invite you to. But you know, there was another movie that, well, not another movie, but there was a movie that came out in 1981
Right.
about the Lone Ranger, and it wasn't really successful. Why do you think that was?
Well, it was tough. They came out with, there's a lot of controversy. Clayton Moore was removed as the Lone Ranger. Of course, you know, the whole thing, they took his mask away, and that was everybody, the whole world was in shock with that. And Clinton Spilsbury, the actor, filled the role. He didn't really want to do it, and they didn't unveil the Lone Ranger until the last half hour of the movie, and Stacy Keach dubbed the voice of Clinton because his voice wasn't deep enough for the Lone Ranger, and all that, and the marketing, so it really didn't do well, and it's unfortunate. So it's been about 19, 20 years since they had a Lone Ranger film or television show, and that's what Golden Books, who's the trademark owners right now, are doing with myself, and hopes of reintroducing the Lone Ranger and creating a new film.
How old was Clayton when he died?
He was 86 years old.
86.
That's right. Missed the year 2000 by about 5 days.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
too
right?
bad, because
Yeah,
he
it's
was a
tough.
lovely man.
Great man. I met him one time,
He carried himself with the dignity of the role.
yes, he did. He believed in it, and he retired as the Lone Ranger. Actually, he was the Lone Ranger the day he died, but he never wanted to do any more acting roles. The Lone Ranger was his role.
But he did Zorro, though. I mean, somewhere in his past, I know that he did Zorro.
He did the
'Cause
Ghost of
Gary
Zorro,
told me because he
right.
remembered.
The old serials back in the days. Republic Pictures, right?
So, Xena,
Yes.
you said you made that outfit, huh?
I did make it. It took 3 months.
3 months to
Wow.
make it?
Yes, while I was working on Space Jam, on my breaks, I would sew my leather together.
Wow.
She was an animator for Space Jam.
Yes.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Wow.
Rugrats, what else?
Rugrats, Prince of Egypt.
That was a lovely movie.
Yes, it was. And I worked on the sequel, Joseph. Several others.
And briefly, we got 60 seconds before we go to the break. What about your show in Florida? What is that about?
Oh, Geek Unique. I co-host a show called Geek Unique.
That's herself, by the way.
As myself, I'm called Worldwide Deb, and I interview a lot of comic book writers and artists and actors that star in like X-Men.
You should have Scott on your show.
We most definitely should.
You guys are like
It would be
bonders.
unique, that's for sure.
Well, listen, we're going to take a break and give the stations across the nation a chance to identify themselves. And then we'll be right back and talk more with these lovely people. And Ted, who's sitting patiently over there. We love you, Ted. We're going to take a break, then we'll be right back. Don't go away. We're back, and we are here in the Grand Salon of the Imperial Palace, and in just a couple of weeks, we're going to take a little trip to Palm Springs, where it's lovely down there. I love going there.
Yeah, we're actually going to do the radio
Yes.
show on EZ103. And they've been our guests before on our show,
Yes,
on
they have.
radio and television. This time it's just radio.
And that'll be fun. And taking us down there will be our friends from Thrifty
Yes,
Rent-A-Car.
indeed. Every place we go, Thrifty takes us.
And you can get cargo vans, regular vans, luxury cars, medium-sized cars, little bitty cars, and you can do it just, there's 6 locations
All
in
at the
town.
best rates?
Yes, and you can get, we have a location right here in the
Right,
hotel.
at the beautiful Imperial Palace.
Yes, and the
I
number?
bet you have a number.
I do, 702-896-7600.
Yes, and that's Thrifty Rent-A-Car,
Yeah.
right here in Las Vegas and all over the United States. Thank you, guys.
And we do want to say hello to a couple, let me adjust my mic here. We do
Yes,
want to,
do
starting to
tidy
fall
up.
down, and
That would not be good.
we want to say hello to KPVM Channel 41 in Pahrump.
Yes, they're starting to
Nevada.
carry us on television. We've been on about a month. Thank you guys very much.
And then from Florence, Alabama, we have WBCF 1240 listening, and also we have one more from Hot Springs.
Oh, Hot Springs, Arkansas. I think that's a hot spot today.
Yes.
Because that's where the Presidential Library is going to be
Yes.
for President Clinton in Arkansas. So we welcome our friends from KZNG 1340.
Yes. So, and we welcome. Oh, incidentally, those 3 guys sitting over there.
They're so cool.
They're from the Rat
I mean,
Pack.
they just sit around and look cool, right? Oh,
And they're going to come back and perform for us.
And also Ted Cash is going to be
Yes.
performing, and we're going to talk to him, but
But the Lone Ranger
has something very special.
has something very special. You have very heavy guns.
And this is going to be
They are very heavy, yeah.
really challenging for radio, but we'll do our
Yes,
best.
we'll do our best. I'll explain it. I just want to say one thing, though, is that for radio or whether for television, what I do is obvious entertainment, and I don't expect any child or any adult to pick up a gun and start doing the things that I do. It's for the film, it's for entertainment, it's what the Lone Ranger's trademark is, and I just want to preface that before I go
Because
into
you
the...
also teach gun safety, right?
Yes, I do. I do a lot of gun safety lessons and seminars.
So
Just
do not
make
do
sure.
this at home,
Right,
ladies
do
and
not.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Now, what is the weight of each one of those guns? They're very heavy.
About 3 pounds apiece.
Really?
But
Yeah.
Sammy Davis could spin guns. Wasn't that one?
That's right.
Yeah, that was one of his trademarks. I remember that.
Sammy's the Hollywood.
That's what I heard.
That's right.
So listen and look up here. All right. So you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
All
Get my mic off
Okay,
here.
so you can take your mic off and we're going to commentate. So those of you on radio, the Lone Ranger is now walking out to the middle of the set.
Yes.
Looking very spiffy.
Okay.
We're ready.
We're ready.
Okay. Okay, spinning his right gun up, down, all around, radio guys. That is really
He
good
is
because they're
fast.
real heavy. Wow, that's wonderful. And back in the holster. Now the left gun. Okay, now both. Oh, now both guns. Okay, that looks wonderful.
He has 2 going now.
Spinning, spinning, and back in the holster. Woo! That was
Wow,
great.
very good.
That was so quick, we almost missed it.
I know, but I wanted to ask him a question about, now, the horse that you have, or the horses that you use, do you have any horse that's named Silver?
Actually, 2 of the horses that we do use, one I'm looking at now is actually called Silver Pride.
Oh, yeah?
And the other horse that I used a lot was called Bandit. But we changed his name for Silver, of course. Can't have the Lone Ranger riding a horse named Bandit. But they're great horses. They're able to do the rearing for me, so I can
that's
rear up
great.
on the horse and wave up my hand and so forth. So,
Well, I remember
great.
what he used to say, silver away.
Yeah,
He would
hi-yo,
rear up
silver,
and
away,
He would
you know.